Alright, so we know how to enable track control automation, but let's talk about enabling plugin automation. So first, this is the track that we were working with earlier. So currently all of the drums are being routed out through the outputs of these three tracks and routed into the input of our auxiliary input. So let's instantiate a distortion plugin again. We're going to go over to harmonic, air distortion. Okay. So now we have our distorted drums again. Now let's go ahead and automate these controls. Well, the first thing you need to do is set this track to touch. Again, the track has to be set for automation before any of your parameters will automate. Then what you want to do is come over here to this auto menu and click on this button. This is the plugin automation enable button. All of the parameters of this plugin are on the left side, and whatever you want to automate, you just click on it. So I want to automate the drive, and it goes over to the right side. Click OK and check it out. There's a button right here that's going to light up. Okay, it becomes red. If this was in read mode, it would be green, but we have it in touch, so that lets you know it's ready to start writing automation. Let's go ahead and start playback. Okay, let's set our automation mode selector back to read instead of touch and listen to our automation. Okay, now there's an easier way to do this. If you Command Option Control, hold that down and click on any parameter in this plugin, it'll ask you if you want to enable it, and that saves you the trouble from of having to go through the menu. And let's say you're not even sure what the control is called that you want to enable. Now you don't need to pick it out of this menu over here. You can just Command Option Control and enable it. If you have multiple plugins on the same track, let's do a reverb. Alright, here's reverb. We'll go back to this one and click in this menu again. You'll notice that there in the inserts box down here we have not only air distortion, but there's our reverb. So if we click over to reverb, then we can start adding things from the reverb as well. So click OK. Now if we go over to our reverb, we'll see we've added the spread and we added the time and the bypass looks like. We're gonna go ahead and undo that, but just wanted to show you that all of your inserts will pop up in the same menu, so you don't actually have to exit out, go click on the next plugin and go into that plugin's menu. They're all located right here. Now again, let's say we're not perfectly satisfied with the automation that we did. We can flip over to the edit menu, edit window. Let's close this. And we don't actually want to go to any of the drum tracks that we routed to our aux input. We want to go to that aux input. And here it is, effects. So if we click effects, well, let's move this up. I'm going to go over here and you can just move it up like that. That way we'll have some room to look at it. So if we click this, we'll see that we have FXA, air distortion. There's our drive that we automated. And we didn't do any automation on the reverb, but there it is if we had. Let's go back over to this drive. That's our that's our reverb playing in the background. Let's go ahead and bypass that, shall we? Okay. Click back over. Close this. So So there it is. Or we can get rid of it altogether. And remember to delete an individual breakpoint. You just hold down the Option key and click on that breakpoint and it goes away. That is plugin automation.